Hey everybody, it's Rachel giving you an update. It's been a couple of weeks anyway. So again, I'm not going to show you me because I'm hideous. So let me show you this greenhouse here. There you go. What has happened? What has happened in the little green greenhouse? Well, walk with me, talk with me, and I'll show you. So you remember last time I said we were gonna put plastic on the big greenhouse and maybe get a smaller one to sit right here. Well, we said we're gonna just forget that other greenhouse. We bought the plastic to go on this 75-footer. It's really not tall enough, but we're gonna make do. Where there's a will, there's a way. At least I think there is. We'll give it a shot. So let me go in here. All those precious plants are now in their new home. And here we go. So it's a little worse for wear because we've really been doing some heavy work. But we took all the plants that were in the little green greenhouse and we've moved them over here. There's our tomato plants. They are coming on. We're getting some blooms. So what I do, even though there's bees that come in, I still go around and just knock them around a little. Try to make sure they're getting pollinated. That's a trick I seen. Or use an electric toothbrush. But it mimics what a bee would do. So that's what I've been doing. So if you remember, most of these, I knew what they were, but I didn't know what, if it was a tomato, I didn't know if it was, Bloody Butcher or Cherokee Purple. So, again, most of these I don't know, but some I do. We got more blooms on there. So all these are tomatoes right here. I think this whole table, these down here, they're the newer ones I brought from home. Those are Cherokee Purples. Those I know. All these larger ones, I don't know. But whatever. They're tomatoes. I fixed this table up today. Again, these these three, I'm not sure, but I think they're going to be a cherry or a black pearl. And they should be little bitty tomatoes. I know these right here, 1, 2, 3, those are black pearls. I've got 2 zucchinis. We don't even eat zucchini, but, they were doing so great. I just brought them. Got a few okras. I've got plenty more okras at the house. I'm probably going to start giving away or trying to sell. I've got some pickling cucumbers going here. At least I think that's what they are. They were just so, full of blooms. I was like, God, I've got to do something with them. So I put them in today. And then this row, these are all of our squash. And of course, we know they're squash because I got plenty of them. Now I started getting some new squash on that would turn rotten at the very edge. It's called blossom rot. I believe that's what they said. And it's due to lack of calcium. So, being that I don't do this in the ground, I didn't know, because I heard use Tums. Well, to put Tums in the pot, Tums in the water, either way, when they dissolve, they're all going to get circulated back through. So, right now, I've basically crushed some up in the water and cross our fingers. I've not found any recently. Well, these are my lemon cucumbers. That's where those start. And they're really coming on. I mean, I got to get something in here to tie these suckers up with because they're starting to vine in on themselves even. So It's been hot. It's been a lot. Look at those cabbages taking off. And you know I like to show y'all the roots on them. So let's see what's going on here. Alrighty. Look at that root system coming right down there. They're just growing pretty as you please. They could stand to be, I'd like to see them a little wider. White. W-H-I-T-E-R. To me, they look a little dingy. So probably in the next few days, within the week, I'm going to toss out this water, this nutrient water, and put them some fresh. Now in this area, a bunch of junk, different stuff. But what buckets I have left, I got a few over there. I got a few black buckets in the building. I'm going to make some more of these things and just set these out here in this area. Up through here, we've got these floating water beds. Now let me tell you the premise on this. Alright, these are like, I think they're 2x6s. I don't think they're 2x8s. So say 2x6s. Got a piece of insulation laying on top of them. We've got holes cut out. This insulation needs to be 1.5 to 2 inches thick. Of course, I got the 1 inch thick. The cups dropped. I cut my holes too big. So this was just a basic shit show. But we remedied it. I doubled up on the insulation and cut the holes to match. I used some little pull tubes that I've cut up. So I'm setting my cups down in there, but where they don't go all the way in. They just need to be about 1/4. And this will float on that nutrient water that's in here. And it's supposed to, we'll see, all this is bok choy. And let me tell you, they're looking rough. But they've been through it the last couple of days. So we're going to give them a week. See how, I don't know. It's my first go round. So either they'll come back or they won't. Over here, same thing. Oh, and there's air stones under here. This table has air stones, giving it oxygen. This table has air stones. Again, I cut the cups too large. The insulation is too thin, but we're just gonna rig it and make it work. It's lava. Well, it's from lava, I believe, but it's called hydrogen, and it helps keep the plant moist. And I do have it rigged with pool noodles. Now, so because I had to, let me see, I cut my holes for a 3-inch net cup. The net cup is 3 inches. The hole should have been about 2.5 so it doesn't drop all the way down. Okay? Hence, I'm rigging it with pieces. This one, see how this one's going to lay on the outside? It's not going to lay directly on the nutrient water. This is a bigger version of those cabbages down there. Same premise. It sits just above the water. And the roots go down and drink the nutrients. And this is, all I got to do is cut the holes. I've got to measure out, this is how I'm going to do this one. I'm not going to use net cups. I'm going to use this pool noodle. I'm going to cut that about right there. I'm going to cut a little slot in it. So if I have to make it smaller, or however, because of this hole, those plants may fall right through that hole. I may want to tighten that hole up a little bit. Anyway, so I've got to work on what size, probably 2.5, 2-inch hole on that. And I'm going to get this one done hopefully by the end of the week. But it's hot in here. We got one little box fan and it ain't running. And when I'm in here, I can feel that box fan till about right here. And then it's pretty stagnant. So we got to get some more circulation in here. These leafy greens will never make it through the summer in here. Not going to happen. I'm going to put cabbage on that table. And once these get through, maybe cauliflower and broccoli. I don't know. But we'll see. But they'll never make it through this heat. But I can tell you this. All these different plants I've got, eggplants, zucchinis, all these little lettuces, yada yada, all these bok choys, I won't do bok choy again. You know, I got it. They were pretty. They're different. I thought that I could grow them. They're doing okay as of right now, but I don't see me planting these again. It'll probably more lettuce type things. More the cabbages, the cauliflowers, the broccolis. I may try some Brussels sprouts, but I'll let these do their thing. And being that we're in a greenhouse, you know, it's never too late for us. We'll just plant them and see how they go. But I got to get this place cleaned up. I got to get that bed done. I need some airflow severely. But I can't afford no, couple or a grand even for fans. So we're just going to have to rig it. And that's what we got. That's what we got right now. Dear God, bless us. Bless us, bless the plants. There's a lot of hard work and there's a lot of money in this. I seen where somebody had said was on Facebook, and they were talking to one of their friends about growing, and I mean, the only thing that was free was these dadgum tidy cat buckets. Thank you, Jesus. But everything else is money, 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 money. Drop a pebble on the ground, that's money on the ground. Overflow your perlite, that's money on the ground. So it ain't cheap, but I hope it pays off. I think it's gonna. And then the little greenhouse. Big Daddy wants to put some raised beds and some more of these little bucket set up. We're thinking about stringing some stuff up from the top, maybe trying to grow some strawberries or something. So it just keeps going. God help me. It just never ends. And I don't think I want it to. I just want the construction to end. Because I'm old and fat and bad knees. And I just can't keep doing this. Look at that. It's worth it. Look at all those. There's God's gift right there. It's worth it. So long as they're living, God bless them. All right, everybody. I'm going to turn it off. I hope in the next week I can actually show my face on a video. But just keep watching. Keep sending us some prayers. And we love you. Have a good one.